I think Torian Prince did a really good job. Like, boom, he gets his push cross, and he actually stays with him. Very good. Brook shows to make sure you don't give a penetration. Like, you will live with this pocket pass to Hartenstein, because Dame, rightfully so, is here, right? Like, he has to dig in, which he's doing a good job digging in to make sure if that they do get this pass, like Hartenstein's gonna meet resistance and gives Brook time to recover. Giannis is gonna be out of the picture on this one. He's not gonna help off of Lou Dort one pass away like that. And then here we have Ajax. He's not coming off SGA. So, yep, good job recovering. Everything is good. You can see Dame here just like making sure that there's a body on Hartenstein until Jalen Williams decides to do something. Brook recovers. And then he already knows, like Dame already knows that Caruso's somewhere over here, so he's moving already. And this is like, it's like when the pass is going to that player, you're trying to play the passing lane, and you kind of just gamble on it, which is unfortunate. So here, but fortunately, you're able to do this because you have guys like Brook and Giannis. Like, you can see Giannis already helping off of Lou Dort the moment that pass went to this side of the court, and then you got Brook and you got Giannis back there, so you can kind of gamble a bit more because you have this backline defense to really help you out, right? Because even if you gamble and they get the ball, like Caruso is not gonna do much on, like, he's not going to score on both Brook and Giannis in the paint, right? He would have just taken the shot already. And here you have Hartenstein also isn't going to do much because Brook and Giannis are already back here. So Dame's kind of like allowed to gamble more. So whether you think it's right or wrong, that's kind of just like up to team scheme. Let's see on this one. Personally, yeah, you could see the moment he got beat, Giannis was already moving over. Now, like, I know that Hartenstein can hit this floater. Like, if Prince wasn't here, Hartenstein probably would have shot this floater, right? But at the same time, in my opinion, I would prefer Hartenstein hitting all these floaters than like an open shot to an all star for the most part, especially since you have Giannis and Brook here. Like, even if Prince was over here and he got this clean, like, it's still gonna be a contested like floater by one of these two. So I think we'll live with a contested floater by Hartenstein versus like a, let's say for example, closeout. Here Jalen Williams can do anything. He can shoot the three, he can attack the closeout, anything can happen. Yeah, there is a lot to break down on this possession. So remember that possession where I said that Ajax got just killed on the screen, and then Brook was dropping. So this is probably like a very similar situation, but going towards the left side of the court. Like, SGA literally could shoot this three again if he wanted to, but this time Brook, you can see he's up a little bit more, and he was more prepared for that off the screen based off of how hard Ajax got a screen. So here he decides to do something, right? He decides to attack Brook off the dribble. And last time I mentioned that Giannis was over here, he could have helped to dig down too, and it would have been a pass to Caruso on the wing. This is exactly what would have happened. Like, Giannis comes down, and then let's say SGA had driven, it would have been a pass to Caruso. Exactly how this would have turned out. And then you kind of just live with it. Now that's kind of a bad, what's it called, rebounding by the team. Let's watch it again. But who got this rebound? So here you're gonna move out Hartenstein. Giannis, he's if at any point this ball comes even remotely close to, let's say this, if there was an invisible line down the court on Giannis's side, he's grabbing that. So here, this is really Taurean Prince. Like Taurean Prince needed to box out his guy. Like here, if Taurean Prince boxes him out rather than like jumping, that would have been a Giannis rebound. So him trying to get the rebound, like kind of backfired because the ball bounced twice. Like this is very in hindsight. Had he just like boxed out Wallace instead, that would have been a possession for the Bucks for sure. Now here Jalen Williams, I think, gets the ball. Ajax is on him. He's gonna do a lot of action here. Attack Brook. Does great job moving around the screen. Dame does a good job contesting that. But yeah, if we look back at this action, boom. So this is actually the right move by Dame, right? Caruso's over here, but Giannis isn't gonna come all the way up to this. You're gonna give Caruso another open look. You don't want to make it too easy. So Giannis is gonna play the paint. If they want to come into the restricted area, like more power to them. But Dame understands that with how far Brook is out here, he has to take away this roll, right? He's gonna stunt on this roll. Now, if you can recall from like the first quarter, how I mentioned that if Dame were to dig down and commit to stopping this roll, that this before was Isaiah Joe, it would have been an open three. This is exactly why. Like you have to make a decision. So here Dame fully commits to stopping this pocket pass, right? But because of that, I said in the first quarter, Isaiah Joe would have just ran over here for an open shot. That's exactly what SGA had. And if this was like a 3-point shooting SGA, or if this was like Steph Curry, yeah, that would have gone up already. That would have been blown coverage. And that's not really anyone's fault. That's just like Dame deciding to take away the Hartenstein roll. Now Dame does a good job of staying in front and then just contesting the open three. So at that point, how we want to like analyze that possession is really just depends on what did you want to give up to the offense. All right, cool. So that's gonna end the first half. So I'll probably try and maybe put just like first half clips with like no breakdowns and let you guys see what it looks like kind of in fluid motion.